สวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับเข้าสู่ InterTrust Channel ที่จะนำสาระและเกร็ดความรู้ที่น่าสนใจเกี่ยวกับการลงทุนอสังหาริมทรัพย์ในประเทศสิงคโปร์มาฝากท่านผู้ชมสำหรับวันนี้ผมนั่งอยู่กับมิสเตอร์อารีฟ อัฟฟานดี Co-founder และที่ปรึกษาด้านการลงทุนอสังหาริมทรัพย์ในประเทศสิงคโปร์สวัสดีครับมิสเตอร์อารีฟ
สวัสดีครับ
มีคำถามที่น่าสนใจมากๆนะครับว่าทำไมชาวต่างชาติถึงสนใจมาลงทุนในอสังหาริมทรัพย์ที่ประเทศสิงคโปร์นะครับวันนี้เราได้มิสเตอร์อารีฟเนี่ยมาคอยตอบคำถามให้เรานะครับมิสเตอร์อารีฟ there are a lot of questions regarding why invest in Singapore circling around so would you please give us the answer to that question
Okay well it's a well-known fact that Singapore is a world-class country world-class education solid economy low crime rate but as an investor everybody is also interested in the capital gain that you can get from investing in properties in Singapore.
So you're going to talk about capital gain today as well?
Yes. Later on, Ben, you can also show them the chart, which I'm reading it from, to show that the property prices over the past 10 years, it has gone up from just below 1,000 per square foot to 1,600 per square foot, which is 60% gain over the past 10 years. Of course, during that time, there is always like up and downs. But over time, the new high will always surpass the previous high.
Right. So, just now you mentioned that the price is always climbing up. Then why there is this high volatility on the graph whereby the price swings so much? Can you explain a little bit about that?
If we look at the chart, we trace back over the past 10 years. We started at around 2009, where the world economy just recovered from the subprime crisis on the US. And during that time, the price of the property in Singapore started rallying a lot. So the government became concerned that the affordability of the property will not be sustainable. So the government started coming up with the cooling measures to cool down the properties, stabilize the price.
So what is this cooling measure and how would it affect to the property market?
Okay, these cooling measures are government's policy directed at stabilizing the prices. If you can see, starting from the 2011, actually Singapore experienced very high volume of properties buying and selling. You know, high volumes eventually will lead to high prices. And then the government do not want what they call the prices starting getting ahead of the fundamentals. People cannot afford the property prices with their salary. There is so much interest from the foreign investors to invest in the properties in Singapore, and the prices just gone up a lot. So the government start coming up with what they call a seller stamp duty in 2011. Basically, when you sell the property within the first 4 years, you will be taxed by the government. But after 4 years, there will be zero tax. But that cooling measure alone did not work as well as the government planned. The property price is still going up. Up until 2014, the government came with a TDSR, which is basically limiting the type of properties you can buy with your income. Can you imagine if the government did not come with the cooling measures? Probably the price of the property in Singapore would have doubled or tripled by now.
Price by now, correct.
Then nobody can buy it.